An event that will take place in our country in 42 days' time. General and regional elections. And my friends, I know that many of you have already made up your minds what you will do on 2nd of March. But perhaps among us, we might have some who have not made up their minds. And this evening, I would like to give you some reasons why you should make up your mind. Because these elections will shape our future. These elections will determine the future shape of our country. And you and I, the people of Guyana, we have a critical choice. A choice that will determine your future as well as the future of your children and your grandchildren. Comrades and friends, GCOM has announced that there are 11 parties who are contesting this race. But of those, only 3 of them are contesting all of our region. But let's not fool ourselves. This thing comes down to a 2-horse race. The choice is simple and the choice is clear. It is either David Granger or Irfan Ali. My friends, the difference between these 2 persons could not be greater, or for that matter, the parties that they represent. And note, I have not said lead, because the other guy is still trying to figure out who is the leader. My friends, in helping you to make this choice on the 2nd of March, I will remind you that of these 2 gentlemen, one has given a lifetime of dedicated service to Guyana. He rose to the rank of brigadier. He led the army for decades. And he's an accomplished and qualified academic. And he has the certificates to prove it. And comrades, for the past 4.5 years, he has given exemplary leadership to this country. He has provided stability and he has provided security. And under his leadership, we're moving forward in unity. As Comrade Lawrence said, this administration, it doesn't look at the texture of your hair or the color of your skin when it is making decisions. This administration understands and operates as if Guyana belongs to all Guyanese. And when scholarships are being awarded, or positions and vacancies are being filled, as I said, we don't look at the texture of your hair or the color of your skin. Y'all might remember there's a gentleman, a doctor. I think he lives somewhere at least in Kitty. And when he was asked, when those guys were in office, when it was pointed out that no Afro-Guyanese was an ambassador representing our country abroad, y'all remember what he said? He said they're not qualified. What a shame. But that is the track record of those guys. So now I come to the other guy that is in this race. And friends, I don't wish to be unkind. But we have already heard tonight that he's not fit and proper. So all I will say about this gentleman is that he's a follower. He's not a leader. And I would like to remind all of us here and the Guyanese people that on March 2nd, what we are voting for, what we are electing, is a president, a leader, not a follower. So my friends, I would like to highlight some of the key differences between the coalition administration and those other guys. And I will start first with the issue of equality and empowerment. And I can stand here and say proudly that when our track record is examined and scrutinized for the past, what we have done for the past 4.5 years, you can see that we govern in the spirit that Guyana belongs to all Guyanese. Whether you live on the coastline, whether you live in the hinterland, and whether you're of this ethnicity or race, or another ethnicity or race, this administration does not discriminate. My friends, race has plagued and it has prevented our development for far too long. And this coalition is the one that will end race politics in Guyana. My friends, we have renounced that governance, governance model that is known as winner takes all. Our leader has said that approach to government has no place in an administration that he leads. And as I said, we have rejected it. Instead, we have embraced coalition politics. And the AFC, the APNU plus AFC, represents a coalition of 6 political parties. My friends, our leader, His Excellency President Granger, made a statement a little less than 2 weeks ago in the village of Hope Town. It's called Hope Town, but it's not yet a town. And this is what he said, and I quote, he said, "We have to put an end to winner-takes-all politics." And this is the more important part. He went on to say that never again must one party feel it can speak for the whole nation. There you have it, my friends. This administration believes firmly in coalition politics. And when His Excellency was speaking, he was speaking as the leader of the largest party in that coalition, the PNCR. My friends, the second part of that empowerment and equality has to do with the model of governance. And this administration has embraced a decentralized form of governance. Before we came to office, the system of local government, which is provided for in our Constitution, was ignored and it was considered irrelevant. And all of the decisions affecting the entire country was made in the capital city. And before we got into government, we campaigned on a pledge and a promise that if elected to office, that we would restore that system. And again, the record is there to show that we have not disappointed the Guyanese people. Among the things that we have done, within 1 year of getting into office, we ensured that local government elections were held. And again, in keeping with a promise made by His Excellency, that once he is president, never again will those elections be delayed or be deferred. And in keeping with that promise, local government elections were held for the second time under this administration in November of 2018. And when with those elections, it marked the first time in our post-independent history that consecutive local government elections were held as legally due. And what does this do, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends? It ensures that people, wherever they live, have the right to elect candidates from within their own area who would have responsibility to manage and to develop their respective communities. And as the President has said, one man sitting in an office in 4th Street, Kingston, can't make decisions for the entire country. I think he was referring to the office of the ministry that has responsibility for the local government system. That is the Ministry of Communities. And our efforts and achievement did not stop there. Having restored citizens' democratic right to elect their own leaders, we embarked on the task to restore capacity and to rebuild capacity within that system. And the ministry for which I have the honor to lead since March 2015, we have conducted continuously capacity building and training sessions with democratically elected councillors all across Guyana. This administration has provided more financial resources to our local government organs, or our, as they are called in the Constitution, our local democratic organs. And the subventions that were given, that used to be given to our NDCs, they were $3 million before we came to office. And over successive budgets, it was increased to $4 million and then $5 million. So that is over 66% increase. And in the 2019 budget, for the first time, the central government is paying stipends to the chairmen and vice chairs of all of the NDCs, the overseers of all of our NDCs, all of our mayors and deputy mayors, as well as the town clerk. So this administration is investing in the system of local government because we understand that those provisions in our laws are there for a reason. It is to ensure that we have better managed communities. Tonight we heard from His Worship, the Mayor of Georgetown, of how much material support has been provided to his council for the rebuilding of all of the municipal markets and many other projects. Comrades and friends, one of the most important things that this administration has done in relation to restoring the authority of local government organs is that we have removed the right that previously existed for the subject minister to approve of the budgets of local government organs. And when we did that, what it means is that each local democratic organ or each council enjoy the right in law to craft and to approve their own budgets. That is what local democracy is about. So when we speak about rejecting and renouncing winner takes all, that is an example of putting our money where our mouth is. We have said that not only the central government must make decisions for the entire country, we have restored citizens' right to enjoy participatory democracy. And that is an important difference between this administration, between the David Ranger administration and the other side. So the people of Guyana, if they want to continue to enjoy that constitutional and democratic right, we know what we have to do. On the 2nd of March, we have to vote APNU-AFC. Coalition is unity. APNU-AFC. All of we is family. My friends, the second area that I would like to touch on to help any of us here who might not have made up their minds as yet what they're going to do on the 2nd of March is to speak a little about education. Comrades and friends, education is a cornerstone of His Excellency's vision for our nation's development. And our philosophy and programs is grounded in a policy that seeks to ensure that every child is in school. And that policy has a few pillars upon which it rests. The first of these is access. And the records are there to show that under successive budgets passed by this administration, that there has been greater investments in the educational infrastructure. And today, some $170 billion, that's with a B, dollars have been spent in rehabilitating schools, building new schools, and educational infrastructure. In the 2019 budget alone, approximately $52.2 billion has been committed, the largest of any ministry. The second pillar is attendance. And as many of you would know, aided by providing transportation and hot meals, this administration is ensuring that more of our young children attend school. And the President's 5B initiative, which provides, to date, it has provided some 1,400 bicycles, 29 buses, and 10 boats to provide free transportation for our school children to enable them to attend school. And under the government's Hot Meals program, we have increased the number of schools that are benefiting from this program from 110 to 172 schools. We have increased the number of students who are benefiting from the Hot Meals program from approximately 3,500, where it was before we got into office, to in excess of 15,000 students, more than almost 3 times in 3 years. And the next pillar of this tripod, comrades and friends, is to ensure that there is greater achievement. And in this regard, the administration, this coalition administration, has trained more teachers. And to date, we have trained approximately 1,800 new teachers. And my friends, the results of this education policy is there for us to see. And it has resulted in A students for the National Grade 6 assessment examination. The pass rates have increased in mathematics from 14% to 42%. In science, it has increased from 27.5% to more than 42%. In English, it has increased from approximately 41% to more than 57%. Again, in less than 4 years. Comrades and friends, this coalition administration has increased salaries for teachers. We have expanded the technical, vocational, educational training program. We have opened approximately 173 ICT hubs to help to improve access to computer training and computer literacy. We say we're moving forward together. Don't stop the progress. Hey! mistake. This administration's plan for education is for all Guyanese young people to have a world-class education and the best skills so that they can secure well-paying and meaningful jobs. We are increasing the focus on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics subjects, referred to as STEM, that will help to create the technicians, the engineers, and the innovators needed for development. That is the start that we have made in education. And after 2nd of March, we will continue with this progress, my friends. Brothers and friends, the next area I would like to speak a little on, again to help any undecided that we might have among us here tonight, and those who are listening in other parts of Guyana, and those who might be abroad but who are planning to come back to participate in these historic elections, the mother of all elections. Because as we heard from Comrade Lawrence, the countdown has started. We are now approaching the home stretch, and we have to remain committed. We have to ensure that the ship of state, that the governance of our country remains in safe and secure hands. And whose hands are those? David Granger. My friends, as we assemble here tonight, there is a ship offshore, directly north of where we are, about 100 miles out, to Nyantanka. The name is Yanis P. Remember that name? Guyanese will never forget that name, the Yanis P. And right now, it is loading. And when it sails in a few days' time, it will sail with the first 1 million barrels of oil. And it is the revenues that will accrue from the production of that resource that will offer the government that is formed after the next elections the opportunity to continue to lead the development of this great country. And right now, as we have said, when we look at the choice between these two individuals, between Brigadier Granger and the other guy, we can't afford to take that chance. And that is why, as every speaker has reminded us here tonight, these large crowds are nice, and these rallies are nice. But the only thing that matters, my friends, is that four-letter word, V-O-T-E. You have to get out there in the 2nd of March and put those two X's where the Madam Chairman has already eloquently explained. So the other area I would like to touch on, my friends, is that of employment and our economy. And I will say this, that this coalition administration success in managing the economy has been the key to provide that better standard of living. Under this administration, our economy grew at 4.1% in 2018 to an all-time high of some $689 billion. And that was up from 2.1% in 2017. Comrades and friends, it was the is the highest growth rate in the Caribbean and in Latin America, where the average was about 2%. Foreign direct investment, what is called FDI, increased by 75%, from approximately US $282.7 million in 2017 to US $494 billion in 2018. As I said, 75% increase. This administration has created an estimated 15,000 jobs, according to figures put out by Go Invest. And in distribution, construction, transportation and storage, as well as other service industries, they have all experienced job creation. Diversification away from our traditional sectors into high value-added industries has taken place. And in tourism, manufacturing, and value-added processing, job creation continues. My friends, your government has created something that is called the Sovereign Wealth Fund to use those oil and gas revenues prudently, not wastefully, and to allow for intergenerational benefit, meaning that all of it will not be spent today, that some of it has to be saved for future generations. So we will not spend, as they say, like a drunken sailor. We are planning for tomorrow under the wise leadership of Brigadier David Granger. Comrades and friends, this administration has spent over $15 million on vocational training for young people to help reduce unemployment. We have supported entrepreneurs all across Guyana to establish their own businesses. We heard from our first speaker tonight about the $100 million revolving fund. There's the Hinterland Entrepreneurship Youth Scheme that has to date provided approximately 2,727 loans and grants to young people to help them get a head start in life. We have invested in the Linden Enterprise Network, LEN, in the Micro and Small Enterprise Development, MSED, the Sustainable Livelihoods and Entrepreneurial Development, SLED, the Women of Work, WOW, and those are a sample of our achievements. And this is why we say, with pride, we're moving forward together under the visionary leadership of His Excellency David Granger. This is why, comrades and friends, Comrade Imran Khan said here and reminded us here tonight that the regional chairman of the Pagaro-Seperoni region, an indigenous brother by the name of Bonaventure Fredericks, elected under the PPP slate, but he has walked away from the PPP and he has joined the coalition administration. And in today's paper, he provides the reasons why he did that. And as they say, how to the story jump out. He spoke about how he and the other PPP regional chairman, when they got into office in 2015, they were given instructions from a house somewhere down in Rock Street that they must stifle development. That is how callous these people are. But he said that he could not look his residents in their face and to practice such a policy, and that he has seen real development under this administration, and that is why from March 2nd, 2020, he's on our ballot. And 1 week ago, there was another. This one was a former PPP regional chairman, a gentleman by the name of Paul Pear. He's currently the Tushao of a village called Pibana, and he's a member of the executive of the National Tushao Council. And Brother Paul Pear said he has abandoned the PPP and he's with the David Granger-led administration. Because local leaders are seeing for themselves the progress and sustainable development, the equitable development that has been practiced by this administration. And in that article that spoke about Paul Pear, he listed numerous achievements that are to the credit of this administration. And he said, he made a very important point. He compared this administration with the PPP. And in his words, he said the PPP practiced what he called tokenism. And they give you a little handout here and a little handout there, but that they did not believe in the empowerment or in sustainable development. But comrades and friends, from March 2nd, we're moving forward together. Comrades and friends, you will be in a very patient audience here this evening. And I wouldn't keep you here much longer. But I would like to end where I began. And it is to deal with this question, this critical question of leadership. Because these are serious times. And serious times call for serious leadership. And I will deal with one issue. It is that same oil wealth. That wealth that from today onwards will come to our country. And I would like, as I said, to compare the record of this administration and our approach with that of the other side, the other guys. And I would like to refer to the border controversy, that unfounded Venezuelan claim to our territory. So even though we know that Irfan Ali, he's the presidential candidate, I think the Chinese people recognize that there's another man behind him. They had a name for the other guy. His name was the micromanager. So let us compare the micromanager's track record and our president's track record with this border claim. This claim to our territory. And I would like to say here tonight with pride that under David Granger's leadership and effort, that on the 30th of January 2018, the United Nations Secretary General ruled that that dispute shall be submitted to the International Court of Justice. And that following that decision of the UN Secretary General, that on the 29th of March 2018, Guyana filed an application in the ICJ against Venezuela. That was made possible for the first time since we have been independent by President David Ranger. And I can tell you, my friends, that decision of the Secretary General was met with hostility by Venezuela, because they know that finally it is going to be time up for them, and that false claim will eventually cease to be an issue. But just imagine for 1 minute what would have happened if the other guy had had his way. And in this regard, I would like to refer to an editorial that was in the Star News of the 1st of November 2015. And I would just like to read a very short portion of this editorial. And in the first paragraph, this is what it says. That the week before last, former President Barry Jagdeo opened a little window onto the nature of the negotiations his government had been pursuing to resolve the border controversy with Venezuela. He told the media that during the PPPC's tenure, 5 possible solutions had been under consideration by his government, although he would have although he mentioned only one of these, namely conceding maritime space to Venezuela. This would have entailed, he said, giving Venezuela a channel out to the sea, and the maritime boundary would have started off, and it quotes, the Orinoco, just on the border. This editorial goes on to say, Star News at the APNU published this. It said, fortunately for this nation, President David Granger has made it clear that under his administration, there would be no compromise on the integrity of our borders. And he is quoted as saying, we cannot sell out. We cannot give away. We cannot offer the adversary any corridor or any passage. End of quote. It goes on to say that information and the negotiations relating to the maritime channel was not the only unsettling thing Mr. Jagdeo had to say. He also queried whether the current administration's strategy for a juridical settlement of the controversy was available at all, and if it was, whether it represented the best option. And finally, comrades and friends, I will read. It says, Mr. Jagdeo's publicly expressed concern about whether the UN Secretary General could make the decision to send the controversy to the World Court. But I've already told you that has happened. So as I say, just imagine what would have happened if the micromanager had gotten his way with that ill-conceived idea. That corridor would have prevented that oil and gas revenue from coming our way. And this is why I remind us that leadership is important, that come March the 2nd, we have to vote wisely. We have to keep the hands of this government in safe and honest hands. And this is why I say, come March 2nd, vote APNU plus